Hi guys. So I'm here. Well, I'm still covering my stupid sty on my eye, but whatever. I'm here to talk to you about manifesting your reality um, through speaking it into existence, um, creating your reality, um, going into meditation, and living in the truth of what you want. So, for example, I just became a school bus driver for Howard County, and I knew that there were going to be some challenges on my background as far as me getting the job. And so, when they told me that might be an issue, I went into meditation. Actually, I was in meditation before he called me, and he called me and said, hey, what's going on with your background? How's it, So I explained to him what it was and everything. And after that, I went immediately into meditation, and I imagine a delete button, like the delete button, the backspace button on the computers. I literally sat there in meditation in the tub, and I just concentrated on the delete button. Like, I'm not even joking. I literally sat there and I was just like, delete, 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 delete. Like, thinking about the delete button as I'm saying delete. Like, I'm thinking about the delete button on my mind. I'm imagining the keyboard and just constantly like hitting delete. Like, I'm picturing what needs to be deleted off my background, and I'm talking to my higher self, talking to the gods, and I'm like, delete that shit. Like, I want this so bad. Like, I want this job so bad. This job has great benefits. It has a career. I work for 4 hours. I'm off for a couple hours, and I go back to work for 4 hours. It's Monday through Friday. I have no weekends. Like, this job. Oh, and the pay is great. I'm not. The pay is great. So I want this job. I'm not applying to anything else. I'm not doing anything else. I want this job. What do I have to do? Like, what do I have to sacrifice so that I can get this job? Because that's what I want. Like, people was asking me before I even, like, what do you do? I'm a bus driver for Howard County. People would ask me, well, what do you do? What do you do? I would tell, that's exactly what I would tell people is what I do. That's what I do. And I wasn't doing it, but I was speaking it into existence. And people ask me, Lyft drivers, random people, anybody that want to know what I do. I'm a bus driver for Howard County. I drive the school bus for kids. And some people even ask me, like, how do you feel, working with kids? Oh, it's fine. I drop them off, whatever, whatever. Like, I literally was speaking this into my existence. Like, I was already living it. And in meditation, I was filled with so much joy because you have to put yourself in the mindset that you already have what you want. Like, if you are like if you want $1 million, already have it. Like, that's what I mean in that sense. Like, already fill yourself with all of the feel, how you would feel if you get it, what you would do if you get it. Think of yourself like me. I picture myself driving, driving the bus. I'm driving this bus because I can drive. I've driven big vehicles before. I'm not intimidated by that at all. So yeah, I'm fucking driving a school bus and nobody's going to stop me and nothing's going to stop me, and that's what I want. And in meditation, they was like, look, my higher self said, look, well, look, what are you going to, I told myself sacrifice. I'm not buying anything else for myself, until I get what I want. And if that's the sacrifice I have to make, besides, little necessities here and there, but like not buying clothes, not buying shoes, because those are the things I like to I like to buy. So that was a sacrifice. I said, okay, I'm not, and also I'm not going to be mean to anybody. I'm not going to have an attitude. I'm not going to argue with anyone. No matter what the circumstances are, I'm not going to get outside of myself, and I'm going to approach everything with love. And that's what was going on in my meditation. It's like, okay, if we do this for you, what are you going to sacrifice? What are you going to, why should we give you this? What are you going to do for this? And I told him that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to approach everything. I'm going to be nice. I'm going to be as nice as I can to people. If I can do, I can do. If I can't, I can't. If anybody asks me if I can do it, I'm going to do it. The guy I'm with, if I'm not going to get in an argument with him over anything stupid, my children, I want to discipline them with love. So those things is what, after I got that phone call, those are the things that I went into meditation and I said, that's what I'm going to do. I am going to sacrifice the things that I want but really don't need for something that I really want, which is getting this job. So that's what I did. And then so moving forward, I had to meet with the guy, Department of Transportation. We had to sit down, and the Department of Transportation for Howard County. And we had to sit down, and we went over it. And he said, "Look, just tell me what's going on." So I told him. I said, "This is what was going on. Back then, I haven't gotten in any trouble. I'm a good person. I'm a mom." And I have 2 sons, and I want a career. I just want something. I just want something. I want this job basically, because I'm not going to say I just wanted anything, because no, I could have did that. I wanted this particular job, and so I sat there with them, and then after that, um, after I said that, he said thank you for being honest. He printed out for paperwork. He said, look, you need to take care of this. So take this to the courthouse. I'm gonna print this out for you. He didn't have to do that. He didn't have to do that. He asked me, he said, do you have access to the internet? I said, yes. And he said, well, you know what? I'm going to print this paper out for you right now. And he printed that shit out. And he said, here, take this, fill it out, and you need to get it taken care of. And I'm going to push your paperwork forward for you to get this job. And I damn near wanted to cry. Listen, y'all, I really wanted to cry because it's just like, really? Really? And then there's something on my background that doesn't even show up anymore. That is really, it's like the gods erased that shit. Do you understand me? They erased that shit. So all I really had to do was deal with one particular technical thing. And I explained to him that. And after I explained to him what that was, he was just like, wow, thank you for being honest. And I'm going to push your paperwork through. And take this form, and you take care of the rest. And then today I just got the final confirmation from the supervisor saying, look, you're going to the next step. You're going to training now. And okay. Okay. People keep calling and interrupting my video. So I'm going to pause it right here because I really want to know who this person is to keep calling my damn phone. So I'm going to holler back and I'm going to tell y'all the rest of the story.